The $0 mortgage. I am not lying here, guys. Let me show you how you can actually pay $0 for your mortgage and how you can live for free. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here. Before I get into anything today, before I show you actually how to live for free, you're gonna love this one. I'm a real estate guy. I know exactly how to trick the system here to get a $0 mortgage. I need you to like this video right now and please subscribe to get more videos from me. All right, guys, this isn't a trick. This isn't like a clickbaity thing. I'm gonna show you exactly right now how you can pay $0 for your mortgage. That is correct. Now, there is a little bit of a trick, not really much of a trick, but if you follow everything I say, your mortgage will be $0. So let's get into it. So basically what it's called is house hacking. Yes, house hacking. You've heard this term a million times. What does it mean? How can you benefit from it? And how do I get my $0 mortgage? So house hacking has two basic definitions, I would say. So the number one is the most common one. This isn't the $0 mortgage, but this is like the Graham Stephan one, where you buy a duplex, which is basically a piece of property that has the same roof and it's cut in half. And it's got 3 bedrooms and 2 baths on one side, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, whatever it is. And basically you live in one side and then you rent the other unit, and then you basically can cut all your regular mortgage in half. That's traditional house hacking. Now what I'm talking about is the house hacking, and that's like extreme, where you basically pay no mortgage at all, which got some downsides, so we'll talk about that. But basically how it works is, let's say I just bought a 3-bedroom property with 2 bathrooms, so a 3-2, 1,400 square feet, right here in Florida, Missouri, Ohio, wherever you want to live. Depending on your city's codes and whatever loan you get, what I can do is I can live in 1 bedroom and then rent out the other 2 bedrooms to other renters. And basically those 2 other renters will pay enough money to actually cover my entire mortgage to make it $0. What are the downsides of this? Again, I'm gonna say it up front, you live next to your tenants. That's the truth. You gotta deal with tenants now. So they will damage the property a little more than if there's only one person living in it. But the upside is you're paying $0 for a mortgage, and they're building you equity into the property. So you're actually probably making money having lots of tenants in the property with you. But if you're financially strapped, you don't wanna pay a mortgage, you wanna be more financial free, you wanna get out of debt, I think it's a really good strategy. So it's called house hack. So some things you gotta understand about house hacking is you gotta understand if you're the type of person that can have 2, 3 roommates. Some people just aren't wired like that. They're super introverted. They're not okay with that, especially with the virus going on right now. People don't want multiple people going around. Again, there is some nightmare stories I've heard with it. I mean, I've bought properties where people house hacking became a mess. I remember one story is the one tenant they found from Craigslist because they're house hacking, and that guy ended up selling drugs out of his room, and he couldn't evict him, and it was a complete mess. So if you are gonna house hack, I would recommend that you do a lot of research. You get background checks on every single person that wants to live in the property with you, and you just make sure the people are legitimate, they have a good job, they have stable income, their personality is okay. Usually people that keep to themselves very quiet in their rooms are the best people to do house hacking with. It can always be random. So not all properties are really good for house hacking. Some properties that are really good are just regular standard single family ones with big bedrooms. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms are really good. Gonna remember that the walls might get a little thin sometimes if you have a lot of roommates on there. So you gotta make sure it's good. So paying $0 for mortgage is huge here. Again, you might need to pay taxes and insurance for it. But basically you have a $0 mortgage. So what's the pain in that one? A lot of people get roommates with their actual properties to just make their rents lower. But what if you just bought an FHA loan at 3% down, and that's the only money you put into it, and you basically have 2 more tenants paying money every single month, and you can build equity. So you'll make money. This is actually like an investment opportunity for you to get tenants in your property. And most people, they have extra bedrooms, they don't use it. Maybe you need a studio or a workspace, but you can put an extra person in there. Again, if you're married, you have a family, that's completely different. I can't give you my opinion on that. I probably wouldn't if I was married with kids and I have 2 extra roommates in the property. But if you're a single person, kind of like me, I'm single, I'm in my 20s. I mean, there's no shame in doing that and saving extra money if you need the money. That's house hacking, guys. I don't recommend the strategy for life. don't do it till you're like 80 years old. But if you're just bought a property and you think having a $0 mortgage and putting that money into maybe another investment property or rental property or putting that into the stock market will give you a better return than just having empty rooms in the house, I would recommend it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you got any value out of it, please like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next week.